What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D coming to you from Vina Entertainment News. Today we're going to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta filming and coming back and all that. It looks like, the new trend is who can throw the best costume party, because so far what we've seen, that's been their niche, but I get it. As far as this season goes, it's all about getting together at different people's home and socializing and going to events and supporting each other and things like that. And at those gatherings is when the drama happens. So of course, as you can hear, I have an extra deep bass in my voice. Like I said in my previous video, for those of you who's been here from the very beginning, although it's a new channel, that I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and when it gets really hot, the allergies be kicking my butt. So it's almost I'm on the verge of losing my voice, but I can still speak, so I'm gonna keep putting these videos out until my voice give way. But now I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm gonna make sure I take care of myself before it gets to that point. But before I get into the most recent images that came out from another costume party from the ladies of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I'm going to go ahead and speak about Cynthia Bailey 50th birthday celebration. Cynthia Bailey, of course, actual birthday happened earlier in the year, but the show was done. It was on break for the moment, so of course she had to wait until the show came back. Well, as far as filming goes, for her to throw a little birthday celebration. So in doing that, she came up with the idea of, why don't I allow people to dress as me, different periods of my life, because the 50th birthday is a huge milestone. And so it was like, through all of her career and modeling career and her success, what looks can these ladies pick to represent me? And I thought that was an amazing idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with Kandi Burruss, of course. It looks like she was the winner of the event. She decided to go with the Cook cans in the hair, and she looks snatched, beautiful as usual. And Cynthia posted a picture. I'm not going to post a caption. I'm going to read the captions on Cynthia page and just post the image. She captioned the image, I love this. Repost from Kandi. Okay, Kandi posted the image and Cynthia Bailey just reposted it. But at the end of the day, Cynthia said that Kandi was the winner of the night and Kandi was her favorite look. Cynthia did post that she got the idea originally from supermodel Naomi Campbell, and see, my voice just cracked right there. Supermodel Naomi Campbell, and she recreated it. Both ladies are gorgeous, are beautiful, and Kandi did that. She looked absolutely stunning. The next one we're going to move on to is Sheree. I'm not sure, most people were joking in the comments, and I'm not even going to get into that, because you guys have, if you've realized, I'm a positive person. It's all about, if I joke around, I joke around, but my page is all about the God bless attitude, being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. So the shade and the fun and all of those things are hilarious, but I try not to get into bashing people. But most people saying, man, Sheree trying to save her money to pay for Chateau she can't pay. Kenya Moore line, that line was funny, even though I'm not want to be bashing people, but they were like, Sheree wasn't trying to invest money into no costume, no wigs, no extra nothing. She wanted to just pull the outfit from her closet and went and bought a very inexpensive hat. But regardless of how you feel about this look, Sheree chose to be simple and chose Cynthia Bailey in a hat and a regular black tank top. So okay, moving on to the next person. Is Portia Williams, of course. Nothing above and beyond here. She threw the wig on and had on outfits that we've seen. We all know that Portia is always, she does not shy away from showing off her body, and that's how she got the name from Candy, Queen of Totland. And so even though it's a joke, like I said, I won't call another lady out of her name. That's not what we do on this channel. I'm just repeating what Candy have said jokingly. But yeah, I mean, Cynthia captioned the post, "I was curious to see who would channel my afro look for my 50th birthday celebration. 50 Cent, 50 Cent, and she's calling herself 50 Cent. I think that's creative." And she's there, Portia Williams came all the way through, love it. And so yeah, I mean, this looks good. She pulled it off, and we're gonna go ahead and move on to Nene. I wasn't sure where Nene look came from. I was like, Cynthia ain't all white, but Nene actually, her inspiration was Cynthia Bailey shoot with all of these amazing supermodels. You have Tyra Banks in this picture, you have Naomi Campbell in this picture, you have Legend Iman in this picture. I mean, this is just a legendary image of amazing models. And of course, Nene, wanted to pick the legendary image with, so I get it. But instead of going for black, she opted to go for white. Cynthia captioned this image, "I am definitely known for rocking a headscarf, and Nene Leakes killed it at my 50th birthday celebration. 50 Cent challenge, channeling me in this beautiful all-white ensemble inspired by this iconic Vanity Fair shoot," and so on and so forth. And so that's what it is. I'm not going to get into the comments on the pictures because social media can get vicious. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next lady. This next lady, it looks like, after her appearances with friend Portia and then her showdown with Phaedra Parks at the reunion, it looks like Shamea is going to be holding her own and back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm not sure if she's going to get a peach yet, but yeah, she was there. And in the picture before all of this happened, I think one of the very first events was an event at Shamea's, but I'm not going to include that in here. But I think she had like a bridal shower or stuff like that. So yeah, it looks like she's going to be a regular on the show now. And she was at Cynthia's birthday celebration. I wasn't sure why she opted to have one of the chains on her nose like that. I feel like it threw it completely off and confused the look a little bit. I like it better on Cynthia with all of it below her lips, and you can just focus on that part of her face, and her mouth is not dividing the chains. And so I like it better on Cynthia. But of course, Cynthia is the model, so and they were just channeling her, so I get it. But Shamea did a good job, and she did the best that she could. Cynthia captioned the post, "Beautiful bride to be. Shamea Martin looked awesome, channeling my rolling out cover for the 50 Cent challenge at my 50th birthday celebration." And so then I'm gonna go ahead and move on. And of course, we have to save the best for last. Absolutely, the queen of all queens. I love her. Going with the Win Fabulous queen, the queen of the Twirl Nation. My girl Kenya Moore came through. She shut it completely down. I'm loving every single thing about the hair, the look, and just everything. Now, most, it's all about the image and the lighting and capturing the moment and all that, because on other images that other blog pages decided to post, I was like, I'm not too sure. But looking at this image, I'm like, yeah, she killed it. The dress, the hair, just everything. She looked absolutely stunning. Of course, Kenya have a lot of hair, natural hair, and we know that. Shout out to Mohair Care. But there's nothing a little braiding it down cannot do. A lot of people have long natural hair and they're able to braid it down and put their wig cap on and protect their hair. So, but I think Kenya pulled this off. Cynthia Bailey captioned the post, I would never be able to figure out how Kenya Moore got all her beautiful hair under this short spiky wig for my 50 Cent challenge. And of course, a lot of people have this hate thing for Kenya, and the comments are crazy with the, oh yeah, I don't know, don't ask that question. Cynthia, all she did was took the long wig off and this is her natural hair. Black women, yes, if you take care of your hair, it will grow. Not all of you, because we know black people are able to grow their hair. All of these natural hair challenges and people with long hair. So especially if you're on YouTube, you can type it in and you know this. So we need to go ahead and stop with the whole black people can't grow the natural hair. That needs to stop. And especially us black women, some of us are the most hateful people to each other. It's disgusting to watch. It's like we want to march and put our hand up for equality and support when other people do something wrong to us, but we are the most hateful people to each other. Some of us, I'm not that way, so I'm going to say some of us. It's sad to read some of these comments, but I'm going to go ahead and move on to the most recent event. Sheree Whitfield, I guess her mother is turned 70, so she did this 70s team party at Chateau Telma. it falls right in place, no shade, because her mom name is Telma, and that birthday party was at Chateau Sheree, and it was her mom's celebration, so it made perfect sense to throw in that shade. Kenya will call herself the shade assassin. It's fun to throw in that Chateau Telma in there, but everybody looked absolutely beautiful. Cynthia, Bailey, of course, Kenya Moore, and everybody, and Nene Leaks, they all posted this image together, and not Cynthia, but Kenya killed it. If you go to all of the blog pages that normally the comments are just bashing her, everybody was talking about how beautiful she looked. I just did a video on Nene and her husband, and I did a good job, if I do say so myself, inserting all of the comments and things like that, but it took a while to put in the video and crop it and make it, so I'm not going to go ahead and put in the comments here about Kenya, but just go on the internet and go on Instagram and see for yourself. She killed this look. And the thing about Kenya, if you're going to invite Kenya Moore to an event, just be very secure in yourself, because know that she's going to show up and show out and probably shut it down. She's going to shut it down and steal the show. I mean, Sheree, this was your party, but everybody else came and almost like outshine you. But we will see what your entire outfit look like. I mean, it's dark, so the bright colors always going to pop, but Kenya was the closest to the 70s. Cynthia looked more like, I think, the 20s or 30s. Nene, yeah, so Kenya killed it, especially with the Afro puff. She looked absolutely stunning. People going at Nene, who's that white lady next to Cynthia and Sheree. Leave Nene alone, people. But yeah, they look great. I'm going to insert more images, and people were wondering what happened to Candy, what happened to Portia, were they there? I know people have been talking about the little feud and drama going on between Portia and Nene. That's going to be their storyline this season, and also Portia trying to repair her relationship with Shamia because of the whole Phaedra situation, and apologizing to Candy. I'm not sure they're ever going to be friends, but hopefully also repairing that relationship. We'll see what happened in the show. But Portia was there. I mean, Portia was like, I already got this wig for Cynthia's celebration. Why am I going to waste money? I'm just going to put this wig to amazing use and use it again, and I don't blame her. So she just threw her wig on and wore something that she would normally wear, a tight outfit, and showing her assets, and she was there. And Candy looked absolutely beautiful. I love the colors. I love her hairpiece. I love everything about this look. So it looks like so far the ladies seems to be, getting along. But hey, these are just pictures. We're going to watch the show and see. But as far as Kenya Moore and Sheree, it looks like, Kenya have always been this person who is not afraid to apologize, afraid to say I'm wrong, afraid to even apologize even if she's not wrong, if that means things, that's going to bring peace to the group. You all remember when Portia Williams pulled her hair. She's supposed to be off the show. Kenya had no business apologizing, because I don't care what's going on, unless someone is literally like about to put their hands on you or in your face as a woman and as a human being, period. You should be able to conduct yourself. Even when Portia pulled Kenya Moore hair, she did not retaliate. She could have, because at that point someone's hand was on her and she could have defended herself. But Kenya Moore have always said that I will not ever be placed in the category of one of those black women that put my hands on another black woman and fit into that stereotype of fighting on reality TV. So yes, go ahead and say I can fight. Go ahead and say Portia wouldn't beat my bleep and whatever. I will take that, but I will never be known or remembered as a woman who was on national television and got into a fight. Call me whatever names you want to call me. Yes, I throw shade here and there, but I would take that over being placed in that group, and I commend her for that. But there are times on social media where Sheree will intentionally not post Kenya, or will post the group photo intentionally not tag Kenya. So to see her repost this picture, I'm not going to go into her caption and all that, but she reposted this picture. She tagged Kenya Moore. Kenya also reposted the group image, and she, in her caption, shout out Sheree and told her, thank you for the event. She said, come on 70's. Come on 70's had a groovy time celebrating at Chateau Sheree with these smoking hot sisters. And then she said, thank you, Sheree, for an amazing time. So, that's great that they're all doing their best to get along. I was going to say that about Kenya Moore always being the one. It looks like this season is going to be about, listen, man, I'm married, my Moore hair care is doing great, she's about to open a store. Like, my life is just in a great and peaceful place that I'm not going to dwell on negativity and drama. So we shall see what is going to go on. I think this season for her is going to be about mending fences and just being positive and not, giving people the shine that they want to play in that villain anymore. But we will see. Things could change when the show starts, but I'm not going to go ahead and keep talking and stretch this video any longer. My Vina loves, thank you so much for all of the support. Subscribers are coming in heavy and I appreciate it. Some of you are starting the comments and I appreciate it. I know at the beginning, the comment section be a little empty here and there, but a few of you on my other videos are starting to, warm up to me and comment and show love, and I appreciate it, and subscribe. So thank you so much. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and do that and click, a thumbs up on this video, leave a comment. Also, I do have a Real Housewives of Atlanta playlist because I've, posted a few videos on these ladies. But I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking and end it here. With that being said, my Vina loves, remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a wonderful day, guys. God bless.